The Habibi gang, running up the chat, make the place go bang. No.
What's up, YouTube? We're gonna check out Token and Ren. I'm aware of Token. I've heard few tracks. She doesn't even know that Token is a rapper, and she literally asked me a question of what is Token? The only Token she knows is Sleep Token. So this is an introduction to Token, to Nonna basically, and a revisit of Ren, because so far she has only heard Hi Ren.
Yes. Hiren?
Yeah.
Yes, Hiren. No, one more.
Hi Ren.
Okay, Hiren.
We were planning, it's just the time didn't permit, we were planning to check out more Ren, and we will be checking out more Ren, depending also on how you guys, interact with us, and also let us know through the comments and subs and likes and etc. etc. Before we begin, a huge, massive shout out to both these artists, Ren and Token, not just for being fucking awesome for what they generally do and being absolutely amazing human beings, by the way. The fact that these guys are independent artists and fighting all the BS that's going on with the big companies, the major companies against reaction channels and etc. Now we are pretty much a brand new channel, right? We are not even used to all this. Luckily or unluckily for us, we joined at the time where all this is happening. We've been here only for a couple of months, literally 3 months.
Yep.
And we've already started seeing this. I think we had to take down a few of our videos and we had to deal with it. It is what it is. We understand. This comes with the territory of reaction.
Yeah.
It's just that it never was, to my knowledge, to our understanding, it was never as strict, because it used to be like a request and then a demand and then a legal takedown and action. That's not the case anymore. Now these guys, specifically when it comes to UMG and group, it immediately goes to a legal action and a strike, which is, I don't know exactly how does it help. Nobody wants that. Nobody's that. And what I've seen here from Token, because we're reacting it from Token's channel, that he even has a form to submit for reaction channels. Big ups, absolutely beanie off to you, my guy. That is fucking phenomenal. I wish everybody follows suit, not just for us. Really, this isn't about making money or anything. No. This is not a money-making platform, but just to be fair game. So shout out to both these amazing artists. I'm excited to hear what this is all about.
I have no clue what I'm
introduce
about to listen
to Token. And these two are beasts when it's come to lyrics and delivery and flow.
Yeah.
So now when we hear them both together, it's going to be amazing. I'm excited.
I'm not right for you, but I'm just what I should be. You try to change me, I try to change you. We never change, do we? What does your love look like? 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 As much as I do wanna love you, I feel like we're speaking two different languages. Your house had a gate and mine had instigated, so that's the environment we feel safer in. You thought it was crazy how long that it took me to tell you I love you, like that was the weirdest. I only heard dad say I love you with mom in the room when he went back to singing his lyrics. So how could you blame me, cause you always choose to. You always choose to. You wanna know where I be at all the time, but that's not what I'm used to. Not what I'm used to. You knew where your dad was at work or he's home when he's taking the load off. I didn't know where until 1:24 the day I got that phone call. And I let the phone drop. I'm trying to be my best to be a gentleman. I'm trying to learn. I never had the chance. I still look to my manager, but he gon' teach me how to be a rapper before a good man.
Wow.
I just got goosebumps.
Wow. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull up the lyrics on the side.
Why do you want to put it up on the side?
Because this way I can see it in the paragraph form. Am I right for you? So a quick cut, just while I'm reading this. I'm not right for you, but I'm just what I should be. You try to change me, I try to change you. You never change, do we? We never change, do we? What does your love look like? 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 In case she didn't hear the first 4 times. As much as I do want to love you, I feel like we're speaking two different languages. Your house had a gate and mine had instigated. So that's the environment we feel
safer in.
You You thought it was crazy how long that it took me to tell you I love you. Like that was the weirdest. I only heard dad say I love you when mom in the room when he went back to singing his lyrics. Damn. So how could you blame me? Because you always choose to. You always know where I be all the time, but that's what I'm not used to. You knew when your dad was at work or he's at home when he's taking the load off. I didn't know where until 1:24, the day I got the phone call, and I let my phone drop. I'm trying to be my best to be a gentleman, trying to learn, and never had a chance. I still look to my manager, but he gonna teach me how to be a rapper before a good man. So basically, there is no father figure in his life.
But he's following suit to his father,
I grew up afraid to find a letter to mama's dresser telling us goodbye. I'm used to it all, so you don't gotta hold back and cry, but I gotta tell you why. We haven't reached there yet.
I grew up afraid to find a letter, I'm a drop. I'm trying to be my best to be a gentleman. I'm trying to learn, I never had the chance. I still look to my manager, but he gon' teach me how to be a rapper before a good man. I grew up afraid to find a letter on mama's dresser telling us goodbye. I'm used to it all, so you don't gotta hold back and cry. But I gotta tell you why I'm not right for you.
It's the opposite. It's not. He's not trying not to walk on his dad's path.
But that's what he's doing because that's what he knows. He doesn't know anything else.
That's all he knows, but he's trying not to be like that guy. I'm trying to be better, is what he's saying.
Yeah, but also he's saying you can't blame me because that's what I know of my dad, because that's what I have seen my dad do. So it's somehow it has come out the same way, even though I don't want it to be the same way.
I don't think it has come up this way, but I think he's afraid that he's gonna end up anyway that way. He's doomed to be that guy, which is why he's telling her, I gotta tell you, I'm not right for you. You know, because he's saying, I'm not right for you, not because I don't love you. It's just because my circumstance is like, this is my excuses, basically, quote unquote. I had to grow up like this. And this is the household that I was in. Didn't have a father figure per se. And he never even showed love. Like I've never even seen, even spoken love unless and until it was in a song.
Which my dad said.
Form.
Yeah.
Which in a sense, he's also writing songs to say, I love you. But he's telling her like, I'm not right for you because, which is a juxtaposition, because if I know I'm not right for you, in a sense makes me right for you. You know what I mean? Because if I'm aware about my mistakes and my fallbacks and my shortfalls and the wrongdoings that I potentially can, awareness is a very good step. That's the first step. If you're oblivious to it, if you have no idea,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
It's
you're
like,
right.
I know I'm so and so. Okay, now the second step is to do something about it.
Yeah.
But if I am oblivious and I'm like, no, I'm not like that, then I'm really not good for you. I'm really not right for you. But if you find the right partner and you know your mistakes, then together you can actually form a right team and together you can work on it. He's just very self-conscious and a righteous man in that sense, because he does not want to be like his dad. Very conscious about it and scared of it. Is at least that's what I'm getting so far.
But I'm just what I should be. You try to change me, I try to change you.
See, I'm not right for you, but I'm just what I should be. You try to change me, I try to change you. We never change, do we?
We never change, do we? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like?
I'm not right for you, but I won't get up and leave. Cause I hate the pain that is colour my veins, that is present in solitary. What did your love look like? Does it look black and white? Is it your kryptonite? Do all your demons get louder at night? And the voices get softened when we're intertwined? I've been going.
Hold up. What is he
That's
saying?
the 124 I want to see, because he referenced 124 in the previous line. So
Maybe it is on a personal story.
oh, it's not a timestamp to the song then.
I think it is like it happens at 1:30, 1:24. He received
It's
a
a
call.
timestamp in his real life.
Yeah, where during that he never forgotten that time when he received that call of dad not coming back, and that's why he dropped the phone.
No, not dad not coming back. Mom not coming back.
Dad, no,
Mom. Wait, I'm confused now. It's
because
the
he
mom.
said I was scared. I grew up afraid to find a letter on mama's dresser telling us goodbye. Oh, you're right.
Yeah. Because he's the one who was watching his dad.
I didn't know
Talk-
where until 124, the day I got the phone call and I let the phone drop. I'm trying to be my best to be a gentleman. I'm trying to learn. I never had a chance. I still look up to my manager, but he can't teach me how to be a rapper before a good man. I grew up afraid to find a letter on my mom's dresser. So yeah, he's a letter on her dresser.
Yeah.
Telling us goodbye. I'm used to it all, so you don't gonna hold back and cry. I'm used to it. Like he is numb. That's sad, man. So what is Ren saying in the bridge? I'm not right for you, but I won't get up and leave. I'm not right for you, but I won't
But I
get
won't
up.
do what my mom did. I'm
Yeah.
going to try to fix. I won't do what my parents did. Like you said earlier, I've acknowledged that I'm not right for you. So my next step is I won't just get up and leave. I'm going to try and fix it.
Because I hate the pain that discolor my veins that is present in solitary. What does your love look like? Does it look black and white? Is he your kryptonite? I'm not sure about this. What does that mean? Like I understand the kryptonite, but who's he? Do all your demons get louder at night and the voices get softened when we are intertwined? Which means like when we are together, do you get calmer? Do you feel at peace? Okay, let's listen to Ren. Hi, Ren.
To therapy. Do all your demons get louder at night and the voices get softened when we're intertwined? I've been going to therapy lately, cause the cause and effect made me hate the way that I feel when the loving gets real, cause I just wanna run and escape the pressure that paints me. Pressure of safety, pressures of promises that turn to maybes, pressure of bravely moving in the same direction. The pressure been driving me crazy. So my therapist said that these wounds that I kept were created when I was a kid. And just like that, all my thoughts raced back to a Welsh town, 96. My mother was crying, my father was screaming and shouting, denying the sin of deceiving and cheating and lying. The weeds are uprooted, the garden is dying, but still she forgives. This cycle repeats, every night I try to sleep, hearing the screams through concrete. Mothering peace, a vision of love, a lesson that fused with the cells in my blood. A lesson that taught me that love ain't enough and that love can be porcelain when times get tough. Flash forward 5 years later, sitting in the passenger seat of my dad's car with my maker. My dad looked shaken, turned to face him, the words that he spoke cutthroat like razor. He said, Ren, sometimes love can be complicated, navigating a world that we co-created. And I've made mistakes, but I will love you daily. And just like that, it's just me, my mum and my sis. The stress left mum disabled for a bit. I grew up.
Shit, I got goosebumps all over. God damn. I got goosebumps, bro. That is heartbreaking.
This is so emotional, and this is most people's reality. And it's hit me this way because I know someone who is currently going through this, right? Who's got kids, and it's not easy when kids are involved. It really isn't. And for a kid to feel this way, it's so traumatizing. You cannot, it's just so hard.
The heartbreaking is like when you are as a child, look up and get disappointed. That look up and get disappointed. And I mean it metaphorically and physically, because kids look up to their parents, right? Because their parents are bigger and older and stuff. So I mean literally, I mean it, looking up at, but also you're looking up, there are your idols. And when you look at them and you get disappointed, I don't think there's anything harsher than that, because that's your strength, that's your pride, that's where you get the answers from. And for him to look at
That's your world. That's your entire world.
See, let's go through it very quickly. He's saying,
So, hang on a minute. So he's with his dad. His mom leaves him. His dad realizes there is whoever he may be, right? So his dad realizes that, okay, this is too much for me. I can't do this. He leaves him with his mom, drops him to his mom's house and just leaves. So the kid is in the middle. The kid is neither with his dad, neither with his mom.
Yeah, but the look, that's the whole thing, like the look of confusion, the look of guilt, because kids don't understand. They blame themselves, right? So he doesn't understand as a child, what did I do wrong? Because a child wants both, right? The parents. But now they feel like, am I the cause of this friction? Am I the reason why they are not there? Am I the reason why mom is not speaking to dad or why they are fighting? All I want is just to have you both. You know what I mean? And when you look up at them and like, dad, what's going on? And your dad just tells you, I'm sorry, I can't do this anymore. Like, oh, dude.
I never get that. Like, it's so harsh.
What do you
For a
mean?
tiny
What do you
soul.
mean you can't do this anymore? Like, bro, you'll freaking conquer the planet to do what I need to do, what I have to do as a man, as a father. What do you mean? What do you mean? What are the issues that will stop you from fulfilling that one? I don't give a shit.
And you see
how
us
tough
getting
the
so
world is.
emotional like this because we are parents.
Now,
so
luckily-
for us, it even it hits harder.
But luckily, neither of us relate personally.
Yeah.
None of us had these kind of situations and stuff, but that does not mean that we cannot relate to a story as heartbreaking as this can be, because just the fact, and the visuals didn't help. I mean, they helped conveying the message, but didn't help making it any easier, because the way
It's
he was looking,
it's so hard to swallow this. Yeah.
how he was looking at his dad. And he said, look, let's just go through quickly verse 2. I've been going to therapy lately because the cause and effect made me hate the way that I feel when the loving gets real. Fucking hell, man. You hate love because you're scared. Because love now means fights, and love could mean heartbreak, and love can mean separation instead of togetherness. That's what love means to you. As a child, this is what you know. Because I just want to run and escape. I love this here, by the way, from rapping perspective, how he kept saying the word pressure. So he was saying, escape the pressure that pains me, pressure of safety, pressure of promises that turns to maybe. This line.
Pressure of promises
That turn to maybes. I promise I will be there for you. I
But
promise
now
that
it's like maybe.
I'll take care of you. Maybe I'll be there.
Maybe I'll be able to take care of you.
Pressure of bravely moving in the same direction. The pressure been driving me crazy. So my therapist said that these moods that I kept were created when I was a kid. And just like that, all my thoughts raced back to Welchtown 96, his Brit. My mother was crying. My father was screaming and shouting, denying the sin of deceiving and cheating and lying. So his dad was the sinner.
Yeah.
The weeds were uprooted. The garden is dying. But still, she forgives. The cycle repeats every night. I try to sleep, hearing the screams through the concrete, muddling peace. Oh,
My heart breaks.
muddling peace. He only wants to sleep at peace, man. This shouts through the concrete, the walls. It's muddling the peace of a child's sleep. What do you say when somebody sleeps nicely as an adult? Slept like a child. A vision of love, a lesson that fused with the cells in my blood, a lesson that taught me that love ain't enough and that love can be porcelain when time gets tough. Shatters. Flash forward 5 years later, sitting in the passenger seat of my dad's car with my maker. My dad looks shaken, turned to face him. The words that he spoke cut throat like razor. You'll never forget this as a child.
You know, I have to interrupt and say that I liked how in the beginning of the story, it made us feel like the mom is the wrongdoing, right?
Yeah, it's like two different perspectives.
Two different perspectives. But then you go deeper down into
No, it
the
could
story.
be two different stories.
No, but when you go down into the story, it shows like it's the dad who's
No.
the sinner.
No. What I'm saying is like Token said one story. His story was potentially his dad.
Okay.
Ren's telling his story.
So they both have a story to tell, but it's from different perspectives.
Yeah.
They both went through the same feeling.
different parents.
Different parents. No, I get it, but it's both their stories together.
No, they are separated.
I know, together in the song.
Yeah,
It's
so
just,
Token said about his story where mom left, which is still as traumatizing as dad left. Ren is telling his story where dad left. This is our interpretation, understanding. Don't take it too seriously because, it is
not that serious.
not that serious. It's just a reaction and interpretation. proceeding with this. My dad looks shaken, turned to face him. The words that he spoke cut throat like laser. He said, Ren, sometimes love can be complicated. Navigating a world that we co-created, and I have made mistakes, but I will love you daily. Fuck that, man. Fuck that. I will love you daily, but then you go? It's just a statement?
But you have to understand, or we have to understand, that this is the harsh truth of reality.
Yeah,
of
still, it's
so
not an
many
excuse.
people.
It is not an excuse.
If it's the truth of so many people.
Still. And just like that, it's just me, my mom, and my sis. My stress left mom disabled for a bit. She became physically ill.
Or not just physically, I think emotionally or mentally
but you are,
ill,
like,
and you're
put
not
down.
able to do anything.
You're put down.
Or even get out of bed because
Yeah,
you are
depressed.
just so depressed. Yes.
Okay, let's hear this heartbreaking part again. In fact, let's listen to Ren.
See your crib tonight. Do all your demons get louder at night, and the voices get softened when we're intertwined. I've been going to therapy lately, cause the cause and effect made me hate the way that I feel when the loving gets real, cause I just wanna run and escape the pressure that paints me. Pressure of safety, pressures of promises that turn to maybes, pressure of bravely moving in the same direction. The pressure been driving me crazy. So my therapist said that these wounds that I kept were created when I was a kid. And just like that, all my thoughts raced back to a Welsh town, 96. My mother was crying, my father was screaming and shouting, denying the sin of deceiving and cheating and lying. The weeds are uprooted, the garden is dying, but still she forgives. This cycle repeats, every night I try to sleep, hearing the screams through concrete. Mothering peace, a vision of love, a lesson that fused with the cells in my blood. A lesson that taught me that love ain't enough, and that love can be porcelain when times get tough. Flash forward 5 years later, sitting in the passenger seat of my dad's car with my maker. My dad looked shaken, turned to face him. The words that he spoke cutthroat like razor. He said, Ren, sometimes love can be complicated, navigating a world that we co-created. And I've made mistakes, but I will love you daily. And just like that, it's just me, my mum and my sis. The stress left mum disabled for a bit. I grew up fast then, cause I gotta be a new Ren. Strong for my sister, my mum at a loose end. Confused but moving through the confusion. My born new love feels fake like what does your love look like? Does it tell you on the side? Does it keep you up at night? My brother. Does it make you feel like a fist in your windpipe? Suffocate the feeling of what love's meant to feel like. Navigating you, but I'm still not quite right. One night stand, make the pain stop one night. One more heart to the blade of my cold night. What does your love look like?
This line is so strong if you think about it. It's so deep. What does your love look like? Like, what does your love look like? Because my love looks like this. What
Which
about
version?
yours? Yes. What is your version of love? Because is love just love? It's not, because my version of love is different from yours.
Is it gonna be like what my dad said? I will love you daily and then fuck off? Is that love?
Or is it my mom's? Because my
Yeah, that's
mom
what-
took care of me.
That's what I'm saying. So like, which one is it? Which one is it?
Also, you know what I noticed? It's two different kids.
What do you mean?
So you were right. It's the first kid that they
yes,
showed.
it is two different stories.
I didn't
Yeah. That's what
I
I'm
didn't
saying.
catch that. I
Yeah.
just caught it because the kids are two different kids.
Now it's gonna be back. It's gonna end with the verse 3 from Token. So he's gonna tell his story further. It was just an intro in the beginning, basically.
But
He
the
introduced his
way
story.
he was singing, the way he was,
Yeah, the anger, the
passion, the
that
emotion,
that
yeah.
come through. Powerful.
You realize how hard that I work and you told me you feel for me. If I lost all my motivation tomorrow, would you still love me? It's easy to love when I'm up, when I'm down and you leaving. You can't even give me an answer cause you never seen it, and that's why it's hard to believe it. If you need help but I'm too far away, is it over for you? Maybe I'm just not the person for you, even though I still could be the soul for you. Maybe we are meant to be together, but our history got in the way. Your trust issues, my fear issues, too many issues at play. You yell fast, I get quiet, you wanna see more passion. I've seen what real yelling can lead to, so no, I don't have it. I grew up afraid to see holes in the wall in a room that was locked from inside. I promise I'm used to it all. You don't gotta ever hold back and cry, but I gotta tell you why I'm not right.
Damn.
I'm tongue-tied.
history repeats itself. Everything is happening, whether you like it or not, it's just repeating, and that is his biggest fear. To relive, be in the shadow, and just be a splitting, a reimagining of what happened with his dad against his wish and will. You realize how hard that I work, and you told me you feel for me. If I lost all my motivation tomorrow, would you still love me? It's easy to love when I am up, when I'm down, then you leaving. You can't even give me an answer because you never seen it, and that's why it's hard to believe it. If you needed help but I'm too far away, is it over for you? See, this is insecurities.
It's so easy. It's so
It's
easy,
insecurities.
right?
That's his insecurities. He's insecure. Are you going to be the same thing? Are you going to do the same thing when I'm going to need you and you're going to disappear? That's what happened to my dad. You broke his heart. You shattered that man. Mom, he's talking to his mom, but he's seeing his partner, potential partner, as an image of his mom, potentially, right? Partner. Because before it's his mom, it's his dad's partner. And he's seeing his dad is coming to speak to her, but then goes away, which is exactly what's happening to him. Maybe I'm just not the person for you, even though I still could be the soul for you. Maybe we are meant to be together, but our history got in the way. Our history got in the way. Our history got in the way of our future. See this? Though our history is not something that we need to repeat.
And
but
we're
what
trying
is-
so hard not to repeat it,
What
but
is getting into the future of our relation
it's our history.
is our history. That is messed up, but beautifully written. Your trust issues, my fear issues. Too many issues at play. You yell fast, I get quiet. You want to see more passion? I've seen what real yelling can lead to. This is his insecurities
That's
and
why
fear
he
as a
keeps
child.
quiet.
This is his fear. So no, I don't have it. I grew up afraid to see holes in the wall in the room that I was locked in from inside. I promise I'm used to it all. You don't gotta ever hold back a cry, but I gotta tell you why I'm not right for you.
You know, I like how the story is weaving from the very beginning, because it starts off with him and his girlfriend, and then they tell us why it's like that is because of his history, and then from there it moves over to Ren. Ren talks about his history, and now it comes back explaining back to Token, you know, that history is repeating itself.
But
like
it's not
how
fair.
it
Both
is
ways,
just
it's not
so...
fair because it's not in their control, and it doesn't mean just because you've experienced.
No, but it's about the
Bad-
insecurities, right? That's
But
what
that's-
it's
that's
just getting the
insecurity is-
best of you.
That's what insecurity is, because just because you've had a bad experience as a child from adults does not mean that you're gonna end up being that wrongdoing adult. In fact, you're supposed to use that as a means and a way to swear to not end up being that adult.
But it takes a lot of
takes a
determination
lifetime.
and brain control power to not be like that and to make a curve.
Yeah, but it's even worse. You know why? Because what is the saying? We end up being our parents, right? We are our parents. So like there are so many of the inherited DNA that we get from our parents, whether we like it or not. It could be anger issues. It can be, but these are things that you can overcome, because these are things that you can practice and
But
you pay
it's not,
attention.
I want to say, it's not easy to overcome.
Of course it's
It takes
not.
a lot. Like, it takes therapists and it takes medication and it takes but more than anything, it takes a lot of willpower. Like, for example, okay, it's like, you know me, right? I have a phobia of roundabouts. Like if I go more than once on a roundabout, it just kind of like irks, right? It irks me. So it is, and I can say it because it kind of relates in the brain. You have to keep talking to your brain. You got to it's a muscle, right? So it's muscle memory. You've got to train your mind every now and then to not to go down that route, right? It may not happen once, it may not happen twice, but it's like working out. It's like muscle memory. You have to train that brain not to go there. And it's so hard work.
It is, of course it is.
And you fumble and you fall down the wagon, but you just got to get back up
but
again.
that's the whole point. Like the whole point is that overcoming it's like something to, it's surmountable. Like you have to it is not unachievable. It's achievable, but only if you have the will for it and the understanding that it is not easy. Don't fucking fool yourself by thinking it is easy to get over a behavioral change, but seek help.
Yeah.
And the first thing is, again, what I'm saying is the fact that you know that you are not right for that person out of kindness, out of fearing wrongdoing, means that you are actually right for them in that sense, provided that they are willing to help you out.
Yeah.
But the other side of the coin is that if I'm saying I'm not right for you, I could actually mean I'm not right for you because I'm scared of you, because of your historical issues, because of issues that you have dealt with your own other parent. And I'm scared that even if I can overcome it, what if you don't? And you end up becoming that mother who's going to leave me when I need you. Fuck that. I would rather be alone. Let's finish the song.
For you. Maybe I'm just not the person for you, even though I still could be the soul for you. Maybe we are meant to be together, but our history got in the way. Your trust issues, my fear issues, too many issues at play. You yell fast, I get quiet, you wanna see more passion. I've seen what real yelling can lead to, so no, I don't have it. I grew up afraid to see holes in a wall in a room that was locked from inside. I promise I'm used to it all. You don't gotta ever hold back and cry, but I gotta tell you why I'm not right for you, but I'm just what I should be. You try to change me, I try to change you. We never change, do we? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like?
I'm not supposed to be here. It's the name of the album.
What does your love look like? Okay, I'm not going to talk about the content of this because we've spoken enough about it. I want to talk about this, the music and the way the video is. It is so simple. I love the fact that the video is made just so simple. It's like two of us coming together. We sit down, we chat, we record, and that's it. It is a very simple video. And I want to listen to the song again because the content is so strong, but I personally wasn't able to focus on the bars or the music or the
It wasn't a
the
bar
way.
song.
Okay, but I wasn't able to focus on, the singing and the way it was done because the content, it was very content heavy. But I do want to listen to it again, and I really, really liked it.
Powerful song.
Very, very heavy, very powerful.
I'm just gonna end it here. It's a very long reaction. Neither of us expected.
No.
I didn't expect this. I thought I'm gonna have to end up breaking certain bars and bar breakdown here and there because
Very
Ren
unexpected.
is strong when it comes to these and the lyrical plays. And I haven't heard a lot of Ren's songs, and we will hopefully. Depends on how this
Yeah.
does. Token also, you have to listen to his delivery is fantastic. His
I was
videos
gonna
are
say,
so freaking creative and interesting.
I
He's
liked him.
Very, very, very interesting. First of all, shout out to all of our Patreon followers. Thank you so much for everyone who's supporting us over there. Thank you so much for everyone who is giving us a like and a subscription and a subscribe or a comment on YouTube. And those who put a dislike, why?
No, why?
Why?
You don't like it, you put a dislike. It's your right. It's
Put
fine.
a dislike, but put a comment and let us know why.
Why? Yeah.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Let us know. Dislike.
Maybe
I don't
something
mind.
we can improve.
That's fine. Let us know. But keep it respectful. That's all what we request. That's all we ask for. Because at the end of the day, it is not that serious. THG, thank you very much. Habibi Gang, thank
If you have stayed to the end, let us know. #THG. And we will see you in the next one.
The Habibi gang, running up the chat, make the place go bang. No ghosting round, we turning up loud. One big fam, yeah, we make you proud. The Habibi